Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I'm on the World of Tanks website here, starting on the NA server. Fair play update. Cheaters receive bans. WarGaming is cracking down on cheaters once again. They do this from time to time. Which server has the most cheaters? Which server had the most bans? Let's check it out. What they've done here on the NA server is the standard spiel. We'd like to thank the majority of players who continue to enjoy World of Tanks responsibly and participate positively in our close-knit community. Sadly, however, it's so sad, it's a sad situation. Oh, sorry. Some players have taken things a step too far. We would like to remind players that we have zero tolerance as regards cheating. That's a good translation from Russian sentence. As regards cheating. Okay. Fair play will always be among our top priorities. Okay, that's great. So, in the spirit of fair play, World of Tanks has always been open to modifications and customizations as long as they align with our fair play policies. And you can read the policies there. However, we do not approve of unwelcome cheating, facilitating, and or harmful software that manipulates gameplay and provides unfair advantages. We will continue to do our best to keep the gaming environment as fair as possible. So they give some links here to our terms of service and end user license agreement, and then announce today we have taken another step in this direction and placed a ban wave across all servers. In this wave, we've penalized 230 accounts on the NA server. Ooh, 230. 166 of these accounts have received their first warning and a 7-day ban, and 64 have been banned permanently. 64 accounts on the NA server. How many have been banned on the EU server? Let's check. On the EU server, same spiel, but they announced that we've penalized 12,562 accounts on the EU region. 9,216 have been given their first warning and a 7-day ban. 3,346 have been permanently banned. Wow. Hell of a lot more cheaters on the EU server than the NA server, but I believe this must include Russian players, because the same announcement on the Russian server has the exact same numbers. It is in Russian, but same numbers. 12,562 Papadanyas, 9,216 Boy Michamayasas, and 3,346 Gatov, which is the same as on the EU server. So I assume these two servers are combined, but boy, what an increase from the NA server. The NA server had 64 accounts banned, and if you assume, well, the other servers maybe 10 times the size of the NA server, so 64 times 10, 664, like they're up to 3,000. That's like 50 times as many accounts have been permanently banned on the combined Russian EU server than there were on the NA server. That's a big jump. You filthy cheaters on the EU server. It's all the Russians that are on the EU server, I bet. Well, guys, those are all the numbers, and you can let me know in the comment section whether you think this is legitimately weeding out a substantial amount of cheaters. I mean, when you're talking 3,346 accounts, I think that's pretty good. But I've checked these links here, okay, and I found something a little bit hopeful and a little bit interesting. When you click the fair play policy right here, you get to this page, which has actually been updated since I last looked at it, and they have some categories now of cheating, which is interesting because they talk about botting, prohibited mods, toxicity, rigged battles, team kill and complaint system, not just illegal mods. In the past, when I've checked the fair games policy, they talked a lot about which mods you're legally allowed to use and whether the mod provides an unfair advantage that is in a positive way, or the mod provides an unfair advantage which is in a negative way. And it didn't make any sense to me, but I'm happy to report that they actually, if you click this, rigged battles, they actually have a conversation here about what a rigged battle is and what you can do to report them. And this is great. This is the first time I've seen this. Maybe it's been around for a while, let me know. But anyways, definition of rigged battles, they actually give you what WarGaming considers the true definition is. And Rigged battles are unfair battles in which the participants agree upon predetermined outcome to enable some of the players to achieve high stats and rare in-game rewards. Rigging battles to complete missions to get rare rewards like the Object 279E, the Object 260, the T55A, the typical game rigging cheaters that I've highlighted in the past, numerous, dozens and dozens of examples. But WarGaming has actually put this into words now. Let me carry on here. It takes time, patience, and thousands of battles to gain experience and master the game mechanics. To be fair, the players with high statistics enjoy well-earned respect from the fellow commanders. Yes, however, there are users who opt for the unfair and easy way to success. That is, a rigged agreement with other players or companies. Rigged battles follow a predetermined scenario. Enemies and sometimes even allied players stay largely inactive during the battle. Very good. And the hero of the occasion destroys enemy vehicles unhindered, dealing huge damage to static targets and augmenting the earned experience. Another example of rigged battles is an event or campaign where players are supposed to complete for certain awards. Thus, dishonest players achieve excellent results, which gives them an unfair advantage over the users whose achievements are well deserved. This is obviously not the way things ought to be, so we are always on the lookout to track down and penalize such unsportsmanlike conduct. And Claus Kellerman, in conjunction with Jason Anderson, exposed dozens of these filthy, stinking cheaters, and I sent tickets into WarGaming, and hopefully they have done something, and some of the accounts have actually been banned. So let me read this, because this is a way that if you see it occurring, you can help get these filthy game rigging cheaters banned. Detection and penalty. The countermeasures against rigged battles are tough and unmerciful. When a Russian says unmerciful, it is unmerciful, right? Both the players who organize the rigged battles and the players who participate in them are penalized with long-term or even permanent bans. Should be permanent bans no matter what. A sure way to track down violators is monitoring for suspiciously high battle and session results. Exactly what I started exposing about a year ago in my videos, right? Suspiciously high battle results and session results. Players who report violations are also a great help. It should be noted, though, that suspicion alone doesn't suffice. But if you have evidence providing that a rigged battle took place, such as screenshots or replay is the best, please contact player support right away. We will thoroughly check the case and take measures. And this is different because in the past, I have even sent some tickets in, and I've had some of you viewers mention to me that you've been in a battle which you felt was rigged, and you saved the battle and you sent it into WarGaming. Some of you have actually even mentioned that they've responded that we will not look at this. Please use the automated system. Just go in the automated system and don't send in a ticket. Just click on the player's name, and you know how you can do it during battle and say report player. That they would not review the cases on an individual basis. But here it is in black and white. We will thoroughly check the case and take measures. So bravo WarGaming. You've got it in black and white that you're going to thoroughly check the case and take measures. And I have to pat myself on the back a little bit here, guys, because I exposed this stuff relentlessly, and dozens of videos showing hundreds of cheaters, in some cases accounts that played thousands of battles. When I went in and checked their statistics, thousands and thousands of battles with 0 WN8, doing no damage, simply feeder accounts that probably were used by rigging companies in order to boost players. Not only detecting the cheater, the person with the abnormally high statistics, right? That's a little bit difficult because you got to catch them in the act. But when you see, when you have one example of a rigged game where a cheater maybe has the platoon mates on his team and a platoon on the enemy team that are helping him rig the game, when you look into those accounts that are helping the cheater and look at the statistics of those accounts, you can easily find patterns where those accounts that really do nothing but allow the guy just to feed and farm, some of those accounts have histories of thousands and thousands of games where they do zero. So hopefully WarGaming has deleted some of those accounts, and that'll make it harder for these boosting companies to stay in business. So well done. I hope that my efforts at least helped in the smallest way, or at least brought it to the forefront, made enough people bitch about it. I know there's a lot of deniers that say, oh, there was no cheating. But obviously there was, and perhaps WarGaming is taking it a little bit seriously. So all of you guys that watch those videos and thumbed them up and left comments, WarGaming reads those. So I thank you for doing that. And maybe we've turned the corner here a little bit. But let's keep reading. World of Tanks has seen several waves of bans related to rigged battles. In fact, rigged battles are the biggest reason why players get banned from the game. You guys see that? You see it in black and white now, okay? Right here. In fact, rigged battles are the biggest reason why players get banned from the game. It's no longer just, he was using an illegal mod, you know, that gave him an in-game advantage, which we felt was in a negative way. No, they're actually banning players that are game rigging, filthy, stat padding cheaters. Which is bravo! I say yes! Success! The severity of measures is here to stay. So think twice if rigging is the right way for you to try to achieve great results in a battle. At the end of the day, only duty-deserved achievements bring real joy and a sense of fulfillment. And when you light one of those tanks on fire and they get ammo racked and you see the IS-7 explode, that gives me fulfillment too. But want to learn more about the game features and the ways to upgrade your skills? See the World of Tanks guide. So they give you a link to the guide to tips on how to play better without cheating as a game rigger. So guys, I just wanted to update you on that and read from WarGaming's website verbatim, you know, without just embellishing and making things up. This is their website. This is what they say. And you guys know that I've been the one guy that has been relentlessly exposing game riggers and cheaters. I think Quickie Baby noticed it on one of his streams first and put up a video of it. And I jumped into it and started analyzing different results. And then I put out the call for people to send me videos, and I received hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and made some episodes. And I only made episodes where I was sure, you know, where I could actually look at the battle results and then look at the statistics and find their real, because a lot of these guys use anonymizers, so I'd have to find the real name, track down their statistics, look at the battle carefully, because sometimes you didn't see the battle from their perspective or from the game rigger's perspective. Look at the statistics of the accounts. And in all the videos I put out, it was clear that a lot of those accounts were involved in thousands and thousands of games of cheating. So I have not got a lot of game rigging, cheating emails from you guys lately. So perhaps WarGaming's efforts have actually improved the game. So we can say, what can we say? You know, almost mission accomplished. We should always keep our eye out for it. And if you guys are in a game where you see something really strange, like one player gets 9,000 damage and he has two platoon mates that do 0, and there's another platoon on the enemy team that have all done 0, and they haven't even fired their guns, you know, save that replay. And as WarGaming points out, send it to them and say, I think these guys were game rigging. And if what they say is true, they're reacting to it very severely. And in black and white, we'll read it one more time before we end the video. In fact, rigged battles are the biggest reason why players are getting banned from the game. So I was happy to read this, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know, have you noticed less of this kind of stuff? Because there was a period there where it was very noticeable in many games, right? And I could just do simple searches on some of the websites and find dozens of these of the best battles. Anytime you looked at the top 10 battles in a tank, you'd see that 3 or 4 of them look nefarious with platoons that do 0. But perhaps it's not as prevalent now. Let me know in the comment section if you're noticing that it's gotten better, if you don't notice game rigging as much, and if WarGaming is doing a good job putting a stop to this nonsense. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys on the next one.